Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another introduction or review of a fragrance which is very underrated. Almost nobody talks about, and it's a shame because it's such a beautiful fragrance. And this is Ungaro L Homme, and this is Eau de Toilette 100 ml. It came out in 2018 and very under radar, very underrated, and nowhere is to be mentioned. Okay, so this beauty came out 2018, and two perfumers worked on this. They are up and coming perfumers. They're not very famous, but they are quite, they are well known. And these two perfumers are Alexei Grogan, sorry about the pronunciation, and Veronique Neyberg. So these two are quite well known in the community, and obviously they are young and upcoming, but they done a very good job in here. So this one is aimed for men, obviously, because it says L'Homme. L'Homme means for men in French, but the composition and the category of fragrances in here, which is very unisex, anybody can wear, and I will tell you in a minute why. So this is bang in the middle, unisex, anybody can wear, women and men, no problem. In terms of performance, is very good. Is almost excellent, especially for Eau de Toilette. This is a very good performer. On my skin, it goes over 8 hours. This is my skin, my environment, my nose, my experience, so always remember this. For you, it could be different. So my skin goes over 8 hours. On t-shirt goes over 10 hours. In terms of projection, an arm length of projection for 2 to 3 hours, and after that slowly will subside. It's not a huge projector, but it's not weak either, so it's a medium projector. But in terms of longevity, it's very good. I usually don't put more than 7 or 8 sprays of it because it's quite strong. This is all year round. You can use it all year round, although the composition is, in a way, you think it's cooler weather, but it's not, because it's got freshness to it. You can use it all year round, in summer, in winter, no problem. The only thing is, if it's very high heat, it probably could be glowing. So all year round, just in summer less sprays, in winter more spray. In terms of occasion, this is beautiful. So it is on the upland side, on the formal side, on the evening side, on the going outside and things like that. But because the price is right, you can use it anytime you want. It could be easily somebody's signature scent. So for me, it's very versatile. So you can dress it up, dress it down, evening, daytime, formal, informal, casual, special occasion, anything you want. So it's like a Swiss Army knife. The only thing is with this, for some reason, I just googled it before I make this video, and it is very difficult to find. I don't know what's going on. Is it been discontinued or not, or is it still in production? I'm not sure. But if you find it for a good price, I paid, I think, under £40 for it. For that price, this is a bargain. So let's go to the smell. The smell of this beauty is very powdery. So you need to like your powdery fragrances, because the biggest player by far in this perfume are two big players, which making it very basically very powdery and floral, and those two are iris and lavender. So the combination of iris and lavender in here makes it very powdery, very floral, and to some extent it reminds me, at least, to Dior Homme, the original, and also Valentino Uomo, the original. Although it's not a copycat, it's not 100%, it's not a, you know what I mean, it's not inspired. I'm not sure if it's inspired by it, but it reminds me of those two. So if you like, is going to that category of fragrances. Although this one is less chocolatey, less hazelnutty, less nutty, and also a little bit fresher because of that lavender is on top in here. So let's say is similar to those two, Dior Homme the original and Valentino Uomo the original, but added freshness to it, making it fresher. So let me read you the ingredients. I will take it from there. On top we have peach, black pepper and bergamot. In the mid we have iris, lavender and sage, and in the base we have cedar, leather and patchouli. Everything in here I get in a very distinctly, so it's very well done, it's very well constructed, it's very well blended, it smells very on the niche side of things, so this is quite on the artistic side. So when it opens up a little bit of sweetness. The sweetness is not too much in here, it's a middle of the road sweetness. If 0 to 10, 10 being the sweetest, this is around 6 to 7, so this is middle of the road. Pepper here giving it a little bit of fizzy feel in the beginning, and also the bergamot lifting it and giving it a little bit of freshness in the beginning. But these things don't last that long, probably 10-15 minutes. Then you will immediately faced with massive iris. So the iris is the biggest player by far. After the iris, the biggest player is the lavender. So iris and lavender together here are shining. They're making it powdery, they're making it floral, they're making it soft, they're making it a little bit on the medicinal side, a little bit on the clinical side of things, a little bit on the makeup-y side of things, a little bit on like a makeup product and things like that, in that vein. The sage here gives it a little of greenness, not much, just a hint of greenness in here overall. And also leather is quite soft in here, so it's a soft leather. It's more like suede rather than leather, and the leather here is very friendly, is very palatable, is non-challenging whatsoever. Cedar and patchouli here just giving it a body. Overall you don't feel them that much, just a hint of cedar here and a hint of patchouli to giving it depth, to lift everything and carry everything together. So by far the biggest players are iris, and more iris. If you like your iris, especially that kind of iris which is makeup-y iris, medicinal iris, little bit on the clinical iris, this is a beauty in a bottle. And after that is the lavender. Lavender here giving it more powderiness and also more aromatic. It's very, very aromatic, it's very floral. Overall, highly recommend it. It's a very underrated fragrance. It's beauty in a bottle. I absolutely enjoyed it. I wore it for the last 2 days and I was thinking, why on earth nobody is talking about this, because it's superbly beautiful. And if you find it for a right price, unbelievably beautiful. If you like this kind of fragrances, this is a must. As I said, it's very similar to Dior Homme and Valentino Uomo the original, but with added freshness, so a little bit fresher than those two. So overall, yes, I give it 2 thumbs up. To me, this is a gorgeous fragrance, beauty in a bottle, very well done, very good ingredients, very good perfumery, very good performance, very well done, beautiful on the nose. It's just, it doesn't have any harshness, any chemical, none of those. It's gorgeous fragrance to the max. The presentation is okay, it's not bad. It's actually a very unusual bottle because it's like a sandpaper. It's quite rough. It's like some sort of stone or something like that, concrete, I don't know. It's not very, very heavy, but it is noticeable. Overall it is glass, but the glass is roughed, so it's a rough glass. So overall it's quite a good looking bottle. The cap is very heavy and it says Ungaro on it everywhere, and the atomizer is quite nice. Look at that. It's not pressurized, but it's almost like a pressurized. Give it a big mist. Beautiful fragrance, gorgeous. So if you like this kind of fragrances, if you like Dior Homme original and Valentino Uomo original, this is quite similar to those two, a little bit fresher, a little bit lighter, and for the price, highly recommend it. This is no-brainer to me. I absolutely love it. The only thing is, I went to see if I can buy a backup bottle because I enjoyed it for the last 2 days so much. I thought I need to go and get a backup bottle before it disappears. or maybe something happened to it and then I couldn't find it. If you find it in your area, in your country, for a good price, and you like those two fragrances I mentioned, this is an amazing fragrance overall. But don't forget, this is very powdery and very iris forward. The iris is almost always there from the beginning to the end. It never disappears. So you need to like your iris, especially powdery, makeupy, clinical, medicinal iris. Okay guys, if you have it, if you know, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they're a hidden gem. And this one is definitely a hidden gem. If you like to purchase one of my own perfumes, I'm a perfumer myself. I make my own line of perfumes. They call the scent of Persia because the ingredients is come from my country, Iran, Persia. We've been making perfumes and perfume oils for more than 5,000 years. So we know a few things about making perfumes. And they are one of the best ingredients in the world, if not the best. I bring them here, mix them together to make 20 different perfumes. They're all unique, artistic, very mysterious, like time capsule. They take you different places, different time, and the highest quality for the price you can get. But you need to live in United Kingdom in order to purchase them. They're ultra beast mode, 100% natural, and amazing value for money as well. As always, thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Bye.